Welcome to day 2 of sharing the Waffle Flower March release.
You've seen the Postage Collage Cupcake collection on day 1, and today is all about Sweet Cupcakes.
These products will be available this Wednesday, March 5th.
Stay until the end of this video to see how you can enter today's giveaway.
Today's collection brings together cupcakes, butterflies, and festive touches. Let's explore all the creative possibilities.
The Sweet Cupcake die and coloring stencil are designed to work together or on their own. In this demo, we'll show you how to use the stencil with and without the die. Stencil 1 contains the base layer for the frosting and liner. When you stencil the frosting, mask off the liner area for cleaner results. If your paper is bigger than your stencil, use tape to hold it in place, like we've done here on the left. Stencil 2 contains the shadow layer for the frosting and liner. We'll stencil all the frosting layers first and then move to the liner. For the shadow layer, use a darker shade or apply more pressure for best results. Stencil 3 adds sprinkles and the cake between the frosting and the liner. Start with the cake, it's the easiest to line up next to the frosting. Use a shader brush to darken the edges for more depth, like we've done with both examples. Now, back to Stencil 1 for the liner. We love that the Sweet Cupcake die has details to help highlight the texture. Either way, you don't need a perfectly smooth blend on the base layer. Once you add the shadow layer from Stencil 2, everything looks great. Finally, the sprinkles. Glitter paste works beautifully on small details like this to add some pizzazz. We're using stencil paste and an applicator from Tonic Studio. They are both available in the Fun Find section at waffleflower.com. Now the Sweet Cupcakes are colored. Aren't they cute? Wait, there's one more stencil. Stencil 4 adds a cherry and a candle. You can stencil the images on their own or use them to color the die cut. If you're using the die, you can skip the wick and base layer of the candle. If you're using the stencil alone, you can also move the cherry around for a custom look.
Doesn't that create such an adorable cupcake? Now let's see what our design team has come up with.
We love how Amanda added a fun pattern to the cupcake liner for extra detail.
Let's see how Galena uses the Sweet Cupcake Die-n-stencil.
We love the soft colors Galena chose for her cupcake.
And look at that texture. She used a splatter brush to add extra detail to the cake.
Glitter pastes make the perfect sprinkles.
And for even more visual interest, you can always add details with the white gel pen.
Here's a quick side-by-side of clear versus white paste for the sprinkles.
After adding the candles and cherry, Galena finished the card with sentiments from the new Cupcake Toppers Die.
There's also a coordinating sentiment stamp set for the cupcake toppers. Let's see it in action with the die.
We love that each topper has 2 layers.
You can use the base layer on its own or add the top layer for a little variation.
Stamp the fun sentiments on top and go to town decorating your cupcake. Let's take a look at some design team samples.
As we were finishing our Sweet Cupcake card, we realized we needed more toppers to go with them, like the layered butterflies from the Butterfly Blossom release. But we also wanted something we could mass produce, and that's where the multiple butterflies die-n-stencil comes in. Like our multiple series, this set includes 3 of the same butterflies in one die. You can quickly ink blend the die cuts or use the stencil to add more detail. We recommend die cutting first, then nesting the pieces in the stencil to color. Once you align the base layer, it's easy to line up the detail layers too. Aren't they cute? You can ink blend the butterfly bodies or cut them from specialty cardstock using the included die. Add the bodies, bend the wings a little, and you'll have some adorable butterflies ready to embellish any project.
Take a look at these inspiring samples from our design team.
These butterflies add the perfect finishing touch, but no celebration is complete without a little confetti.
Creating a multicolored background is made easy with the playful Confetti Background stencil. This design is split into 2 groups across 4 stencils. Stencil 1 lays down the base for the first group of elements. We recommend starting with a lighter color for this layer. Stencil 2 adds stars and a shadow layer for the confetti from Stencil 1. You'll notice some areas from Stencil 1 peeking through Stencil 2. That's intentional. Try using a medium shade for this layer that blends well with the base, like pink over yellow, which creates red where the colors overlap. Stencil 3 starts the second group of elements. There are etched guidelines on the stencil to help you align it to what you already have stenciled. Choose a complementary color for this layer to add contrast. For Stencil 4, use a darker shade like we did with Stencil 2, or use glitter paste for some sparkle. If you use paste, be sure to wash your stencil right away. Here's the finished background. The glitter layer ties it in nicely with the Sweet Cupcake, don't you think?
We love how Jill mixed and matched backgrounds for a fresh new look.
Now that we have a festive background, it's time to add the perfect sentiment to bring it all together.
All of the letters in this happy birthday word die are connected, allowing you to cut and adhere them all at once for ease and convenience. This set also includes a shadow layer die for adding dimension and visual interest to your design.
That's it for the Sweet Cupcakes collection.
For a chance to win today's giveaway, like this video and let us know in the comments which product from this intro you would choose if you win today's $50 gift certificate.
Check out our Instagram account for more chances to win.
All the giveaway details are in the description below.
Our products will be available on March 5th at 10 a.m. Arizona time.
Tomorrow, we'll wrap things up with the More Cupcakes collection.
You won't want to miss it.
See you then!